BPCs, the cost of blueprint originals are in the millions. So I was thinking, okay, grab a cheap BPC to make the manufacturing, manufacture a frigate. How cheap are the BPCs out there? And I was thinking, yeah, I'll pick one up for dirt cheap. Yeah, we're looking at $500,000 just for, there'll be 10 copies of it, but you can't get a single copy for cheap. You'd think you'd be able to, but you can't. And destroyer and cruiser, so let's go through and look at that, right? How about shuttle blueprints, BPC, right? Their shuttle BPCs are fairly cheap, so I doubt, right? Okay, so yeah, they're really cheap. I'll look up. I've got. I went through all the blueprints, and these are the ones that are super cheap. So we're looking at the minimum. I think there's one for 10K. So yeah, 50K for a shuttle. So yeah, let's see. Where is it? Like 50, cargo scanner 15, but I know there's one for 10K, which is at infrared S ammo right there. So that's the cheapest blueprint original out there, period. So yeah, I don't know why infrared is right, but I just put venture out for the hell of it. Damage control, that's really useful. So I'm assuming I would be pimping that for sure in any examples I made. But yeah, the cheapest blueprint for, research something to X, so where is it? Infrared. So you buy 3 of them, and you'd whip through. This is totally about cheesing the air career program, of course. Manufacturing, you have research. So pop in here and buy a blueprint, right? Okay, we got 3 of them. Make 1 blueprint copy. So we'll fire in a copy order. We'll fire in a ME order. Sorry, shorthand for material efficiency, and TE order. It used to, I think it wasn't it PE? Might be remembering wrong. Anyway, so time efficiency, you got fire in 3 blueprint research jobs. I'm not sure how many you can do as an alpha. How many can you do as how much? I don't have any science, I'll bet. My skills. No, I don't. What's this mean? Okay, copying speed for blah blah. Okay, so basically, how many runs can I do? Give me a sec. I think I could probably check it right now. Check in industry and industry. Okay, I would need I'd want to do 1 copy. How many jobs? Oh, okay, I'll get 1. So I need laboratory. Yeah, right. Laboratory operation. If that's so, as if you're thinking of cheat, like they say, oh, you can make like 500 million freaking, and then you could like make 500 million skill points, blah blah blah, and in 2 hours, blah blah blah, and it's like, guys, yeah, I'm looking at it, and I've always known that's bullshit. But yeah, why not look at the quickest, most, like, what is the least time intensive in, say, 2 hours of what you can do quickly? How many points? I mean, there is a maximum. I mean, are you gonna make 3,000 career points? I mean, that's mental. And remember, these max out. I looked, the industrialist, right? I went through. This is how much money you'll get doing every single one, right? Also note that the maximum, I went through and counted all the career points in every single one of these, just like I did this, and it turns out that you can only make, I think there's a cap. I mean, at some point you cap out at 750. You can't make 1200 in this. You can, but you'll max out, I believe, at 750. So that's the maximum you can get. So, okay, what can you do quickly, right? So all of these have max, I'm sure all of them have way more potential points than 750 each. I'm assuming that they made it so each one you can max out at 2.5 million ISK total for each of these. I'm assuming, I'm just guessing. So the maximum amount of money you could make would be 10 million if you spent the God's truth unbelievable amount of time getting all this done, completed, right? Madness to even think that you could do it under 2 hours, right? So how could we go about quickly getting 50,000 skill points? Why not, right? Every once in a while, buy them as a character. It'll take 10 hours. You know, every day you could probably do it, but how long would it take you? Would it be worth getting 50,000 skill points by doing this? How much time would you have to invest to merely get 50,000 skill points? Remember, we used to get, when we did the skilling spree, like it was 25,000 if you were lucky enough to get the 15 NPC kills, right, for a skilling spree. So that was half of this, but you could do that in 5-10 minutes, right, if you did it right. This would take you, well, ignoring the 10-hour biomass restriction. How do you get 750 career points in less than 2 hours, right? I mean, I just do the career agents. I've done the career agents. I'm trying to make it a speed run for alphas and see how fast you can do it, just because I want it to be smoother and less frustrating. But you could apply that to cheesing it, right? So how quickly could you do all this stuff in the least amount of time? Which are the, like, say, doing discovery to bang out, you know, I did 10 samples quickly, and that got me 20, 35, 45. So that got me 45 career points, and that took no time at all, right? Okay, that's great. What are other stuff you can do? Like scan a cosmic signature to 100%, and you could do that in career agency, doing the career agent. When you scan the local career system signatures, which are the trainee ones, there's a lot of them in there, so you could bang out a ton of them. You could probably get maybe 10 for sure, easy, in that system alone. So that's what, 10, 25, right? So that's what, 60 so far? And of course the career agent hacking, I think you do 2 of them. But yeah, you could get 1 of those, so you could get 10, so that's 70. And the explorer career path is really short and really easy, so you could bang that out. Yeah. Wormholes. Wormholes are really easy to scan down, actually. So you could get 1 super quick. So say you could do, and 5 wormholes is not outside of a stretch, but let's keep it simple. What can we do super quick, right? So 10 career points, so 80. If I lose count, whatever, I don't care, right? We'll get a ballpark. Enter a gas height. We did that using the exploration thing, I believe, the career path for exploration. So that's what, 80, 90, whatever. Enter. Now it's funny, the the combat sites, all the training stuff for picking up, you can get a crap ton of them done. Let's say you could get 10 of them done. Let's say at least 5. Let's be conservative. Get that 5 easy. So that's 25. So say we're up to 100. Let's say 110 now. I suck at math. 110-ish, whatever, right? We will easily make 25 gate jumps, so that's 120. That was probably the epic arc. I don't know. This character's old, so who cares? Project Discovery. Did we already do that? Yeah, I think we did, right? Whatever. Yeah, so you're looking at 125-ish, really quick, with the Explorer, and you need 750, right? So where are you going to get 750? You got 125 from there, right? So let's say it's Soldier and Fortune. We're going to be ignoring the 8 career agent missions at the moment, just looking at how quickly you can do this. Send a message in chat. So these are super easy to do. So 10, you can create your own fleet. 35, join a corporation. Well, you could totally do that, right? I tend not to because I'm doing testing, not cheesing. So you could totally cheese it easy. So 10, 25, so that 35, 65, 75, 85. So that's 85, super easy. So 85. Yeah, you can capsuleer ship. So yeah, you could totally cheese. Well, if you're doing this, you're most likely an Omega, having multiple accounts and have one on the side for doing this kind of thing, or maybe you've been smart enough to keep one character slot empty to do this, right, and cheese it. So let's assume you have at least one alt, so you can actually do this, or a friend, or anybody, or right, something. You just sit there and do this, target pin it. You could have you could have a ship with all yeah, you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots, mid slots, bang it all out in what's that, 5 minutes? Bang it all out in 5 minutes with a volunteer, either an alt or a volunteer. So in 5 minutes, bam, done. You've got, so that was 85, 105, 125, 145, 165, 185. So 185 so far. Uh, 75 enemies, NPCs, that would take a while. With a career path, you might be able to get that. It should be possible. Right? 185, 205, right? 205. 205, you could probably cheese that. Bloody hell, what the... Really? $205, 225, 255, 295, 345. Oh God, you're kidding me. 345. 345. Jesus. 55. 355. 400. 110. 30 for 60, whatever. Faction warfare. So you could join faction warfare and then yeah, let's just join faction warfare for an easy 10 points. Boom, there you go. You're gonna biomass it anyways, so right? I've lost count. I suck at math, sorry. So yay, remote. This is hilarious. So yeah, you could easily, if you've got an alt, you could easily cheese this shite out. So 25. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, so you could easily do that. And then you can't self-destruct. I tried. But yeah, you could lose, you know, have yourself ganked a lot. Yeah, that should be easy enough to do. So all these are totally cheesy, and yeah, easy to cheese. So you could get 750 easy through this. So yeah, 750 easy. They could get to that. Then but then you'd need more, and you wouldn't be able to cheese it so easily. So you'd need, I think, what? Let's say 150, 900 so far. So you'd need 600. And I don't think these are so easy to cheese, right? Oh, wait. Is this, I don't know how much, like, you'd have to do this, and this takes time. It's annoying. It'll drain the time out of you, right? So which ones are you gonna do, right? It takes quite a while to do them all. I don't know how fast you could speed run it. What's my speed run test times? Because I was dicking around, it took longer than usual. Career agents, an hour and a half for the production side, not the entrepreneur, but just, you know, mountains out of molehills and the unknown anomalies thing, or mysterious anomalies, or whatever the hell. So that, merely just that, took an hour and 30 minutes, and that was trying to speed run it. The enforcer took half an hour. So yeah, was it really half an hour, or did I start it halfway through? I think I started it halfway through, so that's more than, let's say, an hour. So yeah, that's 2.5 hours. So yeah, we're already blown by that with just the enforcer and half the production industry thing. So yeah, you're not going to get it all done. I'll try to make it faster, but yeah, there's no freaking way. Yeah, it's just picking which ones will get you there quicker. Like, yeah, the career agent thing, super easy to do. You can get all 5 missions done super quick. But yeah, the others not so much. Yeah, I mean, like, I was looking at it, manufacturing, manufacture a frigate, manufacture a shuttle, no problem. I'll just grab a BPC off the market. Yeah, there's not. You'll have to invest 50,000 for a shuttle BPO. Manufacture a frigate, they're in the millions for BPOs. As I was looking at it, the blueprints for the frigates for BPCs, the minimum is 500,000. I know, for of any value. There's one for 100,000, but you're going to be lucky if you get that. And if people start cheesing this, which they probably do, Yeah, you're looking at all the cheap ones already being snapped up by the people trying to cheese the career agents, right? So that's all snapped up. You're looking at a 500,000 at the very freaking least. And cruisers, I'm assuming they'd be the same price. I'm assuming it wouldn't be more than that, right? Yeah, not a whole hell of a lot lower. Not double, shall we say. And I think the cruiser, frigate, oh right, and destroyer. Yeah, same price as the frigates, kind of, if you're lucky. So yeah, there you go. That's what you're looking at just to cheese the manufacturing, which I guess you could. They are worth quite a bit in points for doing that. What is it? 25. You've got 15. You've got 10, and you've got 50. So 50 is not bad, right? So that kind of stuff. Then you've got the agents, which if you wanted, that would take time. You could do 1 distribution agents for 10. You could maybe do 5, but it doesn't tell you what level. Please don't do level 1 distribution. You'll tear your hair out. Mining agent, probably do a bunch of level 1 mining agents just to get 15, 25 points, right? And of course, we already discussed the using the infrared to do the proof and copy. But if you're only allowed 1 job, right? I mean, and laboratory operation costs a pretty penny, so you don't want to be researching in there. So it's going to take you, how long will it take? It would take, what are we doing here? We're needing 1 level, so it would take, yeah, this would take not long at all. I was thinking hours, but it wouldn't take long at all. So yeah, you could take about 5-10 minutes getting this stuff done. You can make a blueprint copy, material efficiency, and time efficiency to 2. So yeah, I mean, copy runs per copy 1. So you could just do it quickly. 3 minutes. Okay, take you 3 minutes. And then time efficiency, you need 2 levels. So 4 minutes. And this would be 1 minute. Yeah, so 10 minutes easy. So okay, so 10K, bam, done. So that's done. Like stuff like that, right? But yeah, I mean, how many points could you get? I'll probably do this in person using an alpha, seeing how much I could actually do in the shortest amount of time. Without doing any of the career agents, and without doing any of the agents, and without doing anything that takes any amount of time whatsoever, and just seeing how much I could get as quickly as possible. All right. Let's check out the enforcer, the security agent, right? You could do 1 level 1. Maybe 5, bang that out. But remember, it's time. We're trying to as fast as possible, right? And this would take time. So anything that takes any time, like any agents, I'll just avoid, right? Abyssal Dead Space, super easy. This is all tier 0. You could do this in, as you know, a minimum of, if you know how to do it, you could whip through them in 5 minutes total each. So that would take you half an hour, right, to do all that. So let's say if we did anything, we would want to stop whatever we were doing in half an hour. Let's say that's the benchmark. if we can do something, we'll only do it for half an hour and then stop and see how many points we get out of that. That would be the smartest way to go about it. Bounties. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that in that amount of time, so... Is it? No, it's NPC bounties. So you're not going to get more than the first if you're lucky. Combat sites, you could do 5 combat sites if you were lucky. I wouldn't push it. It's just dependent on luck and whether you can get to them in quickly enough. It might be possible to get 1 done. I'll try it. I'll probably get 5 done in half an hour, right? Epic Arc. You would have to travel there and do it. How much points? You'd only get 5 points for doing 1 of them. And the amount of, yeah, you could do it. It takes a total of, it took me many hours. Way longer than half an hour. Epic Arc, 3.5 hours. So 3.5 hours. Yeah, long time investment. So it's, you know, we're not going to do it because it would take time to get there. We could create a character in that space, like say Galente. It's Galente space, isn't it? We could try to figure out, okay, which is the closest to Arnon from one of the Galente starter systems. Which one is it? Let's do it right now. Might as well. I mean, we're on the subject. I mean, this is the thing. You're used to YouTubers who are like, yeah, you can do this in 2 hours, blah, and then you just move on from it, and you're like, oh, wow, I feel like a loser for not doing that. And then, yeah, they're losers for just lying to you. So, yeah, don't worry about it. We're creators. We're making a video. We said something. Why don't we just research it? So, Epic Arc, Arnon.land. We're doing .land right now. Concentrate. Focus. Focus, Muffy. Focus. Arnon. Okay, so I need to find out. So this is what you get when you do just Arnon, right? And you only see the region per. But if you go in navigation, you can go route planner, you can go Arnon, and then you can plug in every single one of the 3 starter systems. Starter system, Eve Online, thank you, Eve University. Or just the old forums, the really old forums. Lol. So I plug in those 3 systems. So Durapont. I think it's Durapont that's the closest. Don't quote me. I just my intuition, right? It's just kind of freaky that my brain went Durapont. Yeah, that's the closest one. I'm like, how the hell did I know that? Like, is that even true? But my brain's like, yeah, that works. Let's do right. Okay, so add, optimize. Okay, what are we looking at? Arnon to what's our closest one? Durapont. I win. Yay, I get a cookie. Yeah, so Durapont it is. And that is Federal Navy Academy. So that's your background. So that'll get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jumps from Arnon. Yay! Whoop whoop. And where would you get? Eve Tycoon. Where would you get an infrared, right? The cheapest one. If you could, if not, we'll just have to choose another BPC, right? So you'd want to make a Galente character and Federal Navy Academy, and that's 6 jumps from Arnon. So yay. Infrared blueprint. S blueprint. Okay, here we go. Maybe Genesis. You'll have to go to Genesis. No, Sinclair, so right on. Where is... Essence, right? And we'll have to go through, and we're in Essence, and we go through Genesis. All right, so yeah, okay, Genesis. Okay, freaking wait a minute. Sort by. Can I sort by region? Thank you. Okay, Essence. I don't see diddly. Wait, why is this screen up here? Okay, maybe it's not cooperating. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, never mind. Oh dear. Genesis. Let's find just find Genesis somewhere. Or Essence. How about Essence? Can we give me Essence? Is there no Essence? No, there's got to be an Essence somewhere, right? Seek liaison. No Essence. Okay, Genesis it is. Clyde Etcher. Ooh, that's all low sec. Okay, never mind. High sec, thank you. Genesis. What? Exclude. Oh, exclude. There. Domain. Come on, give me Genesis. Yay. Shara. Ooh. Is that on the other... Where is that, though? Copy. I think that's close by. I'm pretty sure it's on this side of... yeah, location... Yeah. Yeah, Shara. That's on the opposite side of Abazon. Fun stuff. Or Vicamia. From, yeah, you'd have to go through Vicamia to get... Yeah, let's pass on that. Lore. Yeah, Lore and Shara right next to each other. Okay. Ooh. This sounds promising. Where's this? You are probably on the other side of Genesis. Please, please, please. Okay, it looks like it. Verge vendor. Okay. We'll probably have to go for another blueprint because it doesn't look too promising, does it? You know, shit, right? Alright, well, we tried. It'd be nice if Deadra was there. Deadri. Oh dear. It's not gonna look good. Go. Where's Deadri? Let's do optimize. Yeah, it's... So let's remove everything. We know Durpunt's closest, so Merc, Punk, and go. How many jumps? 13 jumps. I don't know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we can go 6 that way. So we're at Durpont. We go Deadri first. Let's check that out. How many jumps? 13 jumps. Okay, fair enough. So, Derpont to Diadre to Arnon, all in high sec. Yeah, okay, that's doable. All right, fair enough. So, yeah, that's what you do. And if you went 13 jumps and then you went to Arnon, you've gone 13 jumps. So that covers, what do you have to do? 25 jumps before you get... Yeah, 25 jumps. So, okay, you're halfway there. Okay, great. All right, so that's sorted. So you could do the epic arc, kind of, maybe. Let's go check out the epic arc and see how far I get in half an hour, right? Like, I'll just do... All right, blah, blah, whatever, shut up. All right, half an hour, 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 half an hour. We're going Glente, so... Where are we? Where did we go? We went to... Where is that? So if we stopped here, where would it get me in Glente space, right? Because, you know, typically you wouldn't want to go further. And where would that be in relation to, say, a career agent base? Should we do the career agents before we do the whole Arnon thing? Or just do the career agents for half an hour and get us back to Glente space, right? Seems... And you could do the any career agent anywhere. It would just... You'd only get the career agent points once, right? So it wouldn't really matter where you were. So if we cut out that and just went engineering or rescue, where would we be? Oh, we're back at Arnon. Okay, so 25 minutes into it, you'd be able to do engineering a rescue. That starts the music because I'm... Okay, epic arc. Oh, there it is. Oh, right. I began this freaking thing as a comment towards Alone in Finland. It was like, oh, I forgot to post it. Yeah, that's kind of got sidetracked there. You could cheese it in less than 2 hours. Do you have the specifics? I'm sure he has, right? Or create program. Is he just talking or doing it? He's just talking about it. Okay. I'll keep watching after. Wow. Alright. La 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 la. I'll watch that later. What is engineering a rescue? Epic arc, engineering rescue. What? How far along is that? Oh, not even 10. So that's 9 completed. All right. Well, that's not that impressive. Well, one didn't think so. I did not think so. Okay, where is it? Epic arc. So you can do 5. You can't do... You could do 10. It would take you, you know... I mean, you travel back... You travel to Glente space, I guess. That'd take you a bit. That would be for 15 career points. So an extra... Like, would you really want to... I'd say... Just freaking 5 and cut down your time of doing it, for Christ's sake. I mean, if you did 5, it would only take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alerting Elicher. So you'd go back to Arnon, alerting aliter. So alerting aliter, you would take... Take you. It would take you, if you sped run it, probably, like, if you got good at it. Like, this is my first time in years doing the Sisters Arc. So you could probably get it under 15 minutes of doing 5 epic arcs. So, okay, there you go. You did 5, boo, plus 10. Ooh, you did 15 points. Yeah, and you can do it in 15 minutes. So 15 points in 15 minutes. All right, fair enough. Right? Market. Oh, that's super easy to do. Standings. Yeah, that's going to be tough. But you could do it easily enough at one of the data centers by purchasing 3 tags, 9 tags of a certain type. Say you're in Galente space. Let's go check it out. Like, where is the data center in Galente space? Brr. 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 Data centers, EVE Online, thank you, EVE University, and Galente. So 3 Serpentis, 9 Serpentis copper tags, and those are probably going to cost, I'm going to guess, $500,000 each. Just the Serpentis, not the Shadow, just the Serpentis. I'm sure the Shadow would be cheaper, but price is yeah, I'm sure, yeah, 150, 200. So pretty cheap. So yeah, you get 9 of those, 10 of those, so say 2 million tops for grabbing those. And you'd have to go all 3 of these systems, so that would take your that would probably take up your jumping time. So let's plug them in, right? Boop. And that. Yeah, that would easily get you to level standing 1 for FedMart. Okay. FedMart. Is it hopefully all FedMart? FedMart. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. FedMart. Okay, so all 3 of those agents would give you 1 standing in FedMart if you did them all quickly. So... No. There. Add. Optimize. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do Arnon last, so yeah, there we go. And go. Okay, how many jumps? Okay, so 39. So... Do 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 dum dum dum. 39, so 40, 10 more, you can 50. So okay, let's say you get 10 more. So 20, 30. Oh, and I'm not even counting this bullshit right here. I am not counting estimated time that CCP claims takes. I get guaranteed. Let's for shits and giggles look at their, like, how much time does it take? 5 minutes. Oh yeah, totally 5 minutes. Yeah, that would take you 5 minutes each time. Oh yeah, 5 minutes each time. Oh, okay, that's good for Explorer. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5, 25 minutes, half an hour, maybe, probably. But sold their fortune. If it says 5 minutes each time, okay, just ignore the bullshit. Don't don't pay attention to that time and calculate how much time you're going to take to get that, because they're full of shit. Okay, anyways, what were we on? Yeah, we were on jump gates, so. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, but don't even bother doing the opportunities. For you got to do 2 of them for 10k skill points. Just talking about adding insult to injury to insult, or insult to injury. Jesus. It's just a hilarious joke, and their interface is so hopeless, isn't it? Okay, loyalty points. That would take, and you have to spend a minimum of 300 loyalty points. I would, yeah, this would be, yeah, it's doable, but yeah, I wonder if estimated time, lol. Estimated time, lol. Why don't you were bullshit ballpark guessing before? Why don't you guess now, you idiots? So yeah, do those data centers. You'll get to 1 standard super quick, super easy, no problem whatsoever. So bam, that's done. So yeah, I mean, you could go through, and that's what I'll do, just to, because, you know, plan meeting the enemy and all that kind of thing. Whatever I tell you now won't survive actual you doing it, so I'd rather do it. And so you, okay, it took me this long exactly, because that's the length of the video, and this is how many career points I was able to amass, and I'll start from scratch, and this is how long it takes, and I'll keep it under 2 hours, and we might be able to get in 750, but yeah, I mean, the PvP one's super easy, and it's just, you could cheese the hell out of that. All I would need to do would be I'd need, Jesus Christ, do I have any? I'd have to sacrifice her. I haven't done, it's the character I made the deluxe character creation video about, so I'm loath to biomass her. But of all my Omegas, that is the only one. I guess I could temporarily Omega for 3 days using the, you know, the weekend pass, the weekend pack, and do it that way, and easily have a slot to biomass. I'm sure I have an open slot somewhere. Yeah, I've got an open slot on one of my accounts that I hardly ever frickin' use, so I could do that one. Yeah, but I'd have to do a weekend pass on a useless account that I never use, so, right? So yeah, I'd have to look up who the hell I could use for a weekend pass, and yeah, I'll get it done eventually. I'm not, like, too interested in cranking this out. It seems interesting. I'd like to do it. Maybe I'll do it next, but what? Right? Like, it's the weekend now, right? And it's completely hopeless doing any fob hunting. You know, it's too many, you know, my main bread and butter, it's too much competition on the weekend, so I just do something else in that time. I could probably do it. I forget what's on my docket right now. My brain had fried doing all the data centers and the circle missions on the last day. Brain just melted. Plus, I've been doing level 1 security missions, level 2 distribution missions out the wazoo, trying to get level 3 distribution missions out of an alpha. It's because I'm a masochist. And I still got to do, I want to do level 3 security missions for a bit, and really nail down the utility of the Typhoon I'm using, because it's got a frigate escape bay. What I do is I eject into the really fast frigate and whip around looting the field of anything I need to do with a fast, you know, looting ship to get, you know, mission items from stuff I blew up like 100 kilometers away. And of course, ghost riding by targeting the Typhoon as I whip around, because as long as the ship is targeted, nobody else but the owner can board it. So it's called ghost riding. So yeah, the utility of that is awesome. So I'd like to nail the average IS per hour down. I had a really nice mission last time, which is probably pure luck. It was... Yeah, I thought it was the weakest part of the... I always thought strawman argument was attacking the weakest part of one's argument, but failing a proper fallacy definition of stupid, idiotic tangent. That's off topic. So remotely. What was I doing? Oh yeah, level 3. Sorry. Yeah. Derpy. Security, level 3. Level 1, level 3, chapter 1. Yeah, right. Yeah, 87 million S per hour, but that's only because I got my sweet privateer mission, and the tags are just 50 million esque easy, and it's just like blah. Oh my god. Where's the tags? I went and sold the tags at the market, and the tags were worth 30 million. So yeah, when people say 50 million, no, they're actually 30 million. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, pretty nuts. 30 million. So yeah, it boosted my IS per hour quite substantially. So I'm loath to publish this to give the wrong impression of how much you can get doing level 3 security missions. I'm sure the average is, yeah, that's... See, in half an hour was able to do one mission. So in half an hour I was able to do one mission that was 2 million, and then so that's 4 million an hour, oh no, sorry, 5 million an hour, say. No, let's see, what 3.5, let's say 4 5, let's say 10 million an hour ish, right? So yeah, that's my sweet privateer is pretty sweet. So I'd like to do more of those just to get a good grounding in the average per hour of level 3 combats. And then compare it to level 2 combats. And those are easy enough to get into for an MR pilot, because you can bang out, like I said, the data centers, and you get one standing with MR Navy, Imperial Navy, quote unquote. The icon says Imperial Navy, while the corp is named MR Navy. It's pretty funny. But yeah, you can bang out one standing with that and do level 2 security agents at Ewell. Missionaire. Mule, which is a great place for level 2 agents, actually. I think there's 4 of them. I'm not quite sure if having multiple agents at the same station is going to help. It does help with distribution, but I'm not sure if it helps with there you go, with combat. I'm definitely going to test that out, and that's what I'm focused on currently, and like I get into. So yeah, as far as cheesing that, I mean, while I'm doing something else, I'll be listening to AloneInFinland doing his thing. Hopefully he doesn't gloss over the facts, and that would be nice to see what plan he's got for keeping it under 2 hours to get 750 skill points. But if he starts claiming that you can make 3,000 skill career points in less than 2 hours, yeah, he's definitely smoking some kind of crack. We'll figure that out. Anyways, have yourself a good one.